up? I am starting this video, and the title is What Have I Learned Since Being in Seattle, slash, what are some tips and tricks? Uh, and I am currently feeling happy and just good and, just loving life. Um, but let's see, let's get into it. Um, some of the things that I've learned since living here in Seattle for a year now are: number one is that it's expensive. I mean, if you go to any major city in the US right now, you're going to be, it's going to be an expensive kind of journey. And one thing that I have that I don't need at this point is a car. I drive like a mid-size, what is it called? A mid-size SUV. And if I really wanted to get rid of it, I could with no problem, because the Seattle public transit system is, oh my gosh, superb. And if you know about the like link rail, they've built it like all the way up north, and it goes all the way down to the the hell is it called, the airport. So like I really could get away without having a car. Rent is expensive depending on like where you live, but actually I live in a studio and I'm actually moving. But this is a reasonably priced studio. But I mean, again, the rent in Seattle is pretty expensive. It's expensive to go out, and if you have a lot of friends, or if you are constantly, if you like to be social, it's expensive. So that's something that, but again, that's like anywhere you go. If you like to go out and stuff, then that's, and then groceries. I have said it before, but I love Trader Joe's, really where I only shop. I'm gonna try and check out to go like see kind of other places I can like kind of get the same quality. But like I love Trader Joe's. I'm like a Trader Joe's stan, and I cannot like it literally brings me joy to walk into Trader Joe's. Um, just yeah, just being out here in the city is very expensive. Another topic is that there's always something to do. Um, if you come to Seattle and are here on vacation, like a good place to see like what kinds of things are going on in the city are, I use these two websites. They're called Everout is one, and then the second one is Eventbrite. But if you ever want to see like, you could search like different categories of things going on. You could do like free, or you could do like paid things that you have to pay for, obviously. But if I'm ever bored, or if I ever want to see what kind of events are going on, then I go on those two things. And then also like, since I know a lot of people here in Seattle, I always hear about events uh like I hear about events through friends, and then I'll like either go to these events or I'll tell other friends about it. But there's literally every single day, every single weekend, always something to do. And then also, if you're like walking around Seattle, um, you can see like the posters on the little um, like street sign or street thingies, where my brain today is not with it. But on poles and stuff, you can see posters of things going on. Um, there's a lot of like hidden gems. Like when I go on my walks, which I'm actually about to go do, even though I'm not feeling that great, and it's whatever. But I'm really trying to like get a walk in every single day and not let any or I'm not trying to have any excuses. Like I really don't like the rain here. That's another thing. But I got an umbrella and I'm good. So there's no reason not to like go on walks and stuff. What else? Yeah, every time I go on my walks, whether that's like, I live in Capitol Hill, and if you know anything about that, there's like a ton of different places here, like a ton of different stores. Um, there's tons of thrifting because, people like to be conscious consumers. So the best thing to do around here is to go to these like very expensive thrift shops, but those are fun places. I love plants. I'm actually currently sitting next to a plant. I I love just like being grounded and like feeling like I'm in a jungle. So before I move out of this spot, I'm gonna give you guys like a little tour of my current space because if you look around behind the camera, there are plants everywhere, and it makes me feel like home, like in at home. Um, but yeah, so plant shops. There's random shops. Like one of my favorite shops is this place that's actually right next to the Starbucks Reserve, kind of in Cap Hill. Um, and I think it's called Standards, but they have all of these cute little. It's like a everything kind of shop. They have clothes, they have like hats, they have posters, they have cups, they have um, I don't know, just like standard goods. But that's like a little shop I like to go to. There's all these types of boutiques, um, obviously tons of coffee shops, but there's so many like cute aesthetic like hidden gems around here. It's crazy. Like I could spend like a day in like one area and just like go and like see what's out there, and then oh my gosh, just find some excuse me, some really cool things. Ooh, so yes, I live in the city, but my dad lives in like a suburb. So that's I remember last year when Taylor Swift was here, like she was here for like 2 days, I think, in Seattle, and it really shut down the city. And I didn't want to deal with any of that. I didn't want to deal with like sitting in traffic. So I literally like dipped and went to the suburb where my dad lives, and I did that when the MLB thing was here. I think that was last summer, something like that. But yeah, it's nice to be able to like just escape. Like I live close to Bellevue, and that's like a little small. It's not small, but it's like a little smaller than Seattle. But that's a nice place to like go and escape to. I like to go to Kirkland. I like to go to Woodinville. Woodinville has like a bunch of wineries, and actually, I'm about to go um, wine tasting out there soon. Um, I love, love, love concerts, and I constantly am listening to music. And on the Spotify app, it shows you like local shows that are coming up. So I like to see, like if I'm like randomly listening to, one of my favorite artists, it alerts you and says like, oh, they're coming to town, blah, blah, blah. So I love going to concerts. I haven't, my last concert that I went to was, I think, uh, actually Travis Scott. uh, and I want to go to, who do I want to go to next? I want to go to, what's his name? Aaron Ray, but I'm going to be out of town for that when he comes here. But yeah, I love concerts. And then, yeah, those are a few of the things that I've learned since being here. Um, Also, I wanted to one of the things that I wanted to prioritize when I moved to Seattle was looking for a community. And one of those things that I really wanted to focus on is looking for like where the black community is. So I one of my friends actually, this is how I like started that journey. One of my friends from work like said, "Hey, let's go to this event." And I ended up meeting so many dope ass people from that one event just because my friend invited me from that. And then, like, after that event, I started looking for like more events that were similar. And that's where I started to find like more groups of black people. And ever since then, I've been going to like a bunch of like different events that are hosted by like kind of the same groups that put on events out here. And it's been the best thing ever. And then I've met like so many dope ass people. Um, but it's not just like black events, but I've gone to other events. Hi, Boo-Boos. Hi, Boo-Boos. She's like, what are you doing? But I've gone to other events and met other dope ass people. But literally, you'll meet some like dope ass people in Seattle. And it's just so it's like a breath of fresh air being here because there's so many different like if you go to any city there's different neighborhoods in Seattle, but I mainly stick to one neighborhood, um, and I feel like that's how it is if you live here. Like there's all these other little neighborhoods, but that's what I'm gonna start doing. When the weather gets nicer, just know that I'm gonna be exploring different neighborhoods and taking you guys with me. But for right now, I'm like in love with Capitol Hill. And the second best, well, no, I'm not gonna do that. But there's all these like cute ass little neighborhoods that I am excited to like start exploring and all that. But trying to think of anything else. Uh, oh yeah, I took out my braids and that's so random, but I'm loving my afro. I'm just trying to, I want it to like, if I like combed it out, it would get like very big, but I'm just wanting to like get my hair like very healthy, um, as healthy as I can get it, before like braiding it again. But I will be braiding it when I go on vacation. So I always make sure to do that because I don't know, I just feel like having my hair braided. But yeah, trying to think. The next time that you guys see me, I am, I don't think I said it, but one of the things that I mentioned last time that like are part of all of the good things happening for me is one, like I currently live in a studio apartment, and I've decided that after watching my friend's house, um, that I really could use some more space, not only just for me but for my doggo. I think my studio is like a good size right now, but I'm ready for like a little bit more space, and I'm just excited just to have like another new beginning because I feel like I've been last year was a new beginning moving here, and then yo, and then now I'm just like excited for this new beginning because there's a lot of other things attached to this new beginning that I am, making sure to uh, let happen. So, the next few months are going to be very transformative for me. And you guys are going to see that. And I'm just like excited for all of the stuff that I have um, to look forward to. So, I can now say that I will be moving and I will be in my new place the weekend of March 1st. And I want to do like an empty studio tour just to show you guys like what my space was before, and then I want to do an empty loft tour because I'm moving to a place that has like um, a downstairs and an upstairs. So I want to show that. But I know I love watching moving vlogs. So I feel like filming some of that and like seeing you guys see my decorations. Because if I could, I would be an interior designer like in a heartbeat. Because I love like just making places like cozy, and I like making places mine. So yeah, but I'm gonna stop here because it's at 15 minutes, and I think a 15 to 20-minute video is like perfect. But yeah, those are just a few things that I've learned since living in Seattle for a whole year. And the way I celebrated the other day was just really just coming back and exploring my little neighborhood and just having like quality time and um, just to like soak in everything. But yeah, I wouldn't have done this past year any other way because boy have I been loving life. So um, I hope you guys are having a good February, and I hope that this next week goes very well for you all. And deuces. See you next time.